Hi, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome to the Sand channel. If you haven't been here, if you like what you see, please give us a thumbs up because it helps us push the channel out so we help more people. Or give it just a minute or two so more people can tune into us, and we'll start answering some questions, tell you about what's going on. JJ over here, you can't see it, but he's injured. He's got his knee up, and it's probably his gout coming out. So if you guys got any good ideas of what he could start doing in his diet, he doesn't drink. He doesn't use really shellfish. He hasn't eaten red meat in a long time. So he's chicken and veggies and pretty bland at that. So, but we're thinking he's going to go on some Motrin and anti-inflammatory to bring that down a little bit. So if you guys have any home remedies, let us know down in the comment section down below. And also in July, we're going to be answering questions from members. So if you're not a member, you might want to consider being a member. You can still be on this channel with us, but we're going to be answering questions from members. What else we got going? If you don't get your question answered here, go to my website and look up Ask Chris Questions, and it's a sale on for that. So you can do it that way if you want your question still answered if we don't get to it today. And we got some giveaways today, some of the cool stuff. So happy Easter to everybody. Hope everyone's having a nice Easter. Both my kids are not with me today. I'm kind of bummed about that. Got a daughter in Tennessee and a son in San Diego. My son's working, and my daughter's trying to finish this song she's writing. Not singing, but writing. Well, she sings, but writing too. So, all right. So, hi, Lance, and that's a member right there.
Gabriella Janis.
Yep.
IVG, Saratover, AJ. Victoria,
another member. Yep.
Trish, thanks for being a member. Essie Moore.
SCH. No, hi, Chris. Yeah.
Happy Easter. Wanda McClelski.
Hi, Georgianne.
Christy Freely, welcome. Oh, it just lit up. Wow. We just had a big
Something happened.
Brendan Gray, Kay Mitch, Gwen Schneider.
DC.
Monica, I'm not going to disrespect you and mispronounce your name, but it's Monica J.
What's this one?
Which one? Tabitha
Van.
Yeah.
She's a member. Congrats. Anthony is a member. Congrats. Laura's a member.
Hastings.
Cool. And Joanne, member. And Laura, another Laura. God,
hello,
Lightheart. You need glasses to read yet, Jay?
I probably should, but pride and ego get in my way.
This came across me so bad. I went to go to the bathroom, came back, I was blind. That quick. Bing.
June Ramsey, Michelle Blake, Joanne Carpenter.
Members, yay, members.
Tara Duguay.
Jazz 11. Hi, Chris. What's that? Courtney, hi. Effie, hi. Anthony's a member.
Miss Betty to you. Dee Dee Vanderhoof. All right.
So, what are you going to do for Easter? Is it over for you? Is it started for you?
I'm not going to be doing much. This was my trip out of the house today.
You haven't been out all week?
I haven't been out since Friday.
Is it looking better or worse?
It got better, but it's still, that's a relative term.
Can you bet? Does it hurt?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
It's gout.
so,
Definitely gout. I have had gout in my elbow and in my knee. I've never had it in my toe. They say a toe is excruciating pain.
I've had it in my toe, and it feels like I broke my toe, and I couldn't figure out why.
We're going with the mom's cards right
All
here.
right. The spiritual
these are not reading cards. These are spiritual cards. They're not tarot cards, just to make sure we can clarify that.
There we go. All right. Coming around the horn. First one out of the chute. All righty. Here we go. If you plant seeds of caring and kindness, before you know it, you will have a garden.
Yeah. It's always nice to be kind to somebody and loving to somebody and helpful to somebody rather than being mean and nasty and short term with them. It goes a lot longer, huh?
It does. All righty. Coming on.
Not hard to be nice.
Nope. You can have a partner you love, but don't forget all the other loves, such as friends, family, pets, and so on.
So what that means is you can have your love, have your own life, and have your friends, and have your friends, his friends, her friends, and have friends together too. Shouldn't occupy? Let's do another one.
One more.
Like what we're getting.
There you go. Another Easter egg, so to speak.
Sure.
All righty. If you're in a negative environment, it creates a block, and positive energy can't get through.
Yeah. Positive breeds positive, negative breeds negative. Oh, just go down the whole deck.
Find out whether I need glasses or not. All righty. Put down on paper all the good qualities you have.
I'm done.
You may be surprised by how wonderful you really are. Well,
charming, Jay, charming. Let's answer some questions.
All right, here we go. Coming out of the chute, Chris, Lance Pater, thank you so much for being a member. Hi, Chris. How much longer until my work announces the revamp of number 2 temper mill? And hang on just a second. Let me shrink that down. I'm sorry, Lance. Come on. All right, here we go. The revamp of temper mill and what they're really doing with the vacant lot. Thank you and God bless.
That'll be around October, and that vacant lot is going to be consumed by a building. So, excuse me, pardon me. It's not. It's adjacent to where you work, so it's not the same building. It's not a bigger building. It's another building.
All righty. Laura Sereno, thank you so much for being a member. Her question is, hi, Chris. Can you tell me how my son Jordan is doing? Thank you.
I think very, very well, and happy and content and doing wonderfully. So, but you know that.
All right. We got a question from Joanne Carpenter. Joanne, thank you so much for being a member. Do you see everything? Do you see everything with my move going smoothly? I feel so overwhelmed.
Well, I mean, you got so much stuff. So you just have a lot of stuff. So you're going to have to do better at packaging it all in the boxes and getting it organized and getting it labeled. But once you get to that point, the actual transition to the move is going to be easy. But you just have so much stuff. I mean, gosh, get some help. A lot of newspaper. Well, no, they have no newspapers anymore, do they? You can't stuff that glasses and paper.
They got it at U-Haul, but they're charging for it.
How long ago did the newspaper stop sending newspapers to your front door?
They still do that. It's just
where
they send it to my
people
house.
Get newspapers on your driveway like in the olden days. Yeah. I'm aging myself now.
I don't know of any paper boys. I remember that was a
job.
I
did it. I was a paper boy.
There aren't any more paper boys out there.
That was fun. That was fun.
Get up on a bicycle at 4 a.m., go to the corner and.
Except this one guy, his name, we used to call him Petunia because he was so frantically about his garden. Anything that wasn't exactly where it should be is just pissed off and yelling and screaming, just bloody murder all over the place. It's funny the things that stick with you when you're a kid, huh?
Yeah, we remember a lot of stuff.
Next question.
All righty. Guadalupe Tovar. Hi, love you both. Hope you receive this message in good health and spirits. Will I have a better year with my health? Will I be having surgery soon?
Yes, on the surgery, health. I think this year we'll be trying to about mid-year, and then your own immune system will kick in, and you're going to be doing things exactly what the doctors tell you to do, which is great. So you're not going to have another year like last year, for God's sakes. And this year, halfway through the year, then it gets a lot better. So you're on the upward way of going to the good. So we're okay. You made it through a lot. So you've had a hell of a crappy couple of years, but it's a lot better now. Thank goodness. Always like it when it's like that. Not like I have to talk about it's going into it. They're coming out of it. Oh, it makes it so much nicer.
Absolutely.
For them and me.
There we go. Brandon Gray. Hello, Chris. Can you tell me how soon it will be before I'm able to join the Crane Operators Union and be placed for a job?
I would say no more than a month, no less than 3 weeks. So right in the middle there. Squeaky wheel gets the grease. You got to stay up on it.
All righty. Got a message from Lisa. Happy Easter to my favorite channel.
Yay, we're a favorite to somebody. Yahoo.
All righty. Lisa. All righty. Let's go down. All righty. Here we go. We got a question from Lusa Alvarez. Hi, Chris. It always does that to me. Were my mom and me always connected to one another? I feel like I've known her forever.
Past lives. I think you've had at least 6 or 7 with mom. Now, that doesn't mean that your mom's always just mom. Your mom could be your dad. Your mom could be your brother. Your mom could be even an enemy, but that wasn't it. But they could be anything. So, yeah, but past lives, absolutely. That's where souls recognize each other and you don't ever lose one another, which is great. Kind of like me and my mom. My mom's been my mom. She's been my wife in one life. You don't want to think of it that way. But, you know.
Southern.
No. So, but anyway, yes. Absolutely.
All right. We got a question from Darlene Charlotte. Am I going to find a job this year?
Yeah, because it's only April. So absolutely, but it's not the job you don't want to stick at to retirement, but it is a job. So I think you should take that, and that should be within 3 to 4 weeks, as long as you just keep putting it out there. How do you tell when the members are not much like this?
Okay, so we go. Tell? Okay, we got. We'll go down to AJ.
I can see that there. You see the wings.
Yep. Hi, Chris and everyone. Happy Easter. Does my mom come around me? What signs does she give me?
2:30 in the morning. You wake up, obviously, because the energy's there. And I think also around 5 o'clock there, and anything electrical will do that, or battery operated will do that. And for some reason, she likes to drive with you too. So she does all the fun stuff with you.
There we go.
Victoria. Happy Easter, Chris and Jay.
Thank you so much.
JJ's is 2 J's, not Jay, just JJ. Anyway.
Okay. All righty. So we got, let's go with IVG. Hi, Chris. During a recent reading, you mentioned I should invest in properties. Should I buy a boutique hotel in Mexico now? The listing price is high. Thank you so much.
No, I wouldn't do that. But when I was talking to you, I was talking about you not doing very well with stocks and commodities, if you remember correctly, that you're just going to lose your rear and stay away from that. Where you'll make your money is property. So when you buy property, you'll do well. But I don't think I look at a hotel kind of deal. I look at more of a rental and then renting it out and things like that. I go that way first before let's jump in a little bit deep. But it's too high, and no, I wouldn't do that one.
Trish, thank you for being a member. Hello, Chris. Do you see a job change for me anytime soon?
I know you want it. I know you don't like the management, but I mean, you can change your job. I wouldn't do it. And the reason why I wouldn't do it is because you're not going to make the pay that you're making now. And you don't want to do 2 jobs at what you make now. And that way you're working 18 hours a day. That's crazy. You're pretty much stuck where you're at till February or March. And then I think the change would be better at that time. So just hang in there through this year. You'll be fine. At least you have work. I'm talking to so many people. It's really, really hard out there. So the ones that have jobs, let's all be grateful for it. At least in doing what I'm very grateful because I love what I do.
All righty. We got a question from Margaret Spielman. Will the church I just started make my life better?
Well, I think it's going to be better that you're going to church. I don't think that this church is the exact one you're going to be sticking with, this particular site of a church. I think you'll end up going to another one, but the same type of belief involvement. So I think that's good. Sometimes you have pastors and priests and things like that. You just, you talk better, you jive better, get along better, just like a psychic or a doctorate or a lawyer or anything like that. So yeah, I think it's going to make you better because I think it's going to get you really consistent with a lot of things else in your life that you haven't been consistent with, which are good things, by the way.
Okay.
Thanks for the thumbs up, everybody. Appreciate it.
As Mom, welcome to the silver level membership.
Thank you. Guys, I want you to see if you can help me make this channel grow. Can everyone just tell somebody new and ask them to come on this next coming Sunday? And hopefully we can get this growing a little bit more. Appreciate that. Thank you.
Okay, Mitch says, hello, happy Easter.
Happy Easter to you. What's the question?
All right.
No question?
Just a happy Easter. Just
happy Easter. I don't have my kids here with Easter eggs.
Okay.
Wait a minute. Isn't that awful when you hide the Easter eggs and your room is smelling?
Yeah.
Like in May and June, you just, oh my God, there it is.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry.
No, that's okay. All righty. Here we go. Let me get one here. It's jumping around. I'm sorry. I'm old. Monica Jagazinska. Sorry about that last name.
I apologize for him.
Monica J. Hi, Chris. Should I switch jobs now or should I wait? And this new place that I want to work, will it be better for me for overall?
Except for the jealousy. If you can handle that and you can do your work and you don't mind dealing with people's egos like that and just professionally talking very calmly and nicely, then I think it's okay. But if you think you're going there to make a lot of friends, that's just not going to happen. But, do your work and go home. But I as long as you're okay with that, then I would leave.
Okay, got a nice comment here.
What is it?
I'm going to get to it. It's from DC. Thanks for being a member. Hello, Chris. I really, truly enjoyed my reading. You made me feel so at ease and gave me the peace of mind that I needed.
Oh, that's sweet. I had fun with you. Didn't feel like I worked, so I liked it too.
There we go. Got a question from Wanda McCleeskey. Thank you for being a member. Will I get a car and a home soon?
No. I think you'll get a car. Renting a place, not purchasing a place. When you say that to me, it makes you sound like you're not purchasing anything like that. But I do believe you'll get a car. That reminded me of a reading. My mom was doing a lecture. This woman calls in the office, and it's been a long time. But I guess I was walking down the aisle, and I stopped her mother and said, "You got to check her stomach and your organs and things like that." And they went and they checked it, and she had some cirrhosis starting. And she told me it gave her mother an extra 22 years. And she was so sweet, so loving, so kind on the phone. It's just so nice to be able to look back on things like that. And people are happy and people are glad and people, and you know that you've been a part of their life. And, thanking me for it was just really, really nice because we got into everything with my mother and this and that. The years that have passed, it goes quickly, even though it does. Doesn't sometimes you feel like you're 20, sometimes you feel like you're 80?
Yeah.
Especially when you got that bad, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
All right. We've got a nice statement from Tabitha Van. Thanks for being a member. Her pay it forward story. My husband and I donated money to a man standing on the street with his dog.
That's nice. That's nice. I'm seeing more and more and more homeless. More and more.
Brooke Wilder says, Happy Easter, little chick emoji.
Yeah,
I want to say the Easter bird, but that would be incorrect.
And thanks for taking time in your Sunday. Yeah. We know it's Easter for spending it with us for the few minutes that we're here.
All righty. Maureen Hastings, will Thomas get good news regarding new jobs soon?
I think it's going to take about another month before we got the good news. I think there's things right now that are going to be promised that's not going to come to fruition. But give it 1 month, I think there'll be two things that be able to decide from and pick one, and I think we'll be doing really good. So just enjoy the time. Don't worry through it, please, even though you're not going to listen on that part. Happy Easter to you, Laura.
All right, Jennifer Nunes. Hi, Chris. Happy Easter. Will I find my soulmate? If so, when?
I think that's 2 years away, and I don't think that you're really productive with it right now. It's almost like you become a homebody. Well, it's okay to be a homebody. You got to meet the partner and then become a homebody, not do it backwards, okay? So it's a couple years, but that's short comparison to a lifetime. You got to realize when I'm answering questions here as a psychic, I'm looking at people's lives sometimes from day one all through 90 years. So a few months to me, a year to me it's really just no time at all. Goes quicker as you get older too. Don't want to think it doesn't.
Okay, we got a question from TJ Daniel. Hello, Chris. If our loved one who passed reincarnate before we cross over, will we ever see them again?
Well, of course, because remember, 90 years of our life is about 48 hours to them on the other side. So if you passed away and they were born simultaneously, what's the worst you got to do? Wait 48 hours? Big deal. I mean, come on. So, and it's not like you're not going to know where they're at. You can go in for the blueprint and chart and see the whole damn life. You can fast forward it, watch them pass, rewind it, watch it born. So, I mean, it's only 48 hours. I mean, look at me. I'm 57. You think my mother Sylvia has to wait 48 hours for me? No. She could take a nap and wake up and I'd be there. And what I mean by that is I might make it till I'm 77. That's 20 years. I mean, come on. It's not even a day of time.
All right. You got a question from It's Me, Emilio. Hi, Chris. Hope you are well. Can you tell me about my professional acting career and if you see any big roles coming up?
Well, I think that there is not so much of, I would say, a big role, but the movie that comes to mind is like Driving Miss Daisy. It sat on the shelves for like 13 years, and finally they picked it up, and it became a real blockbuster hit. So I think there's going to be one of these shows that you get to do that's like a sleeping show, but really grabs hold and really, takes off. So that's good, but that's next year. So hang in there for that. I think you really are talented, but I think you haven't experienced the directing side of it. And I think you should start looking at more behind the scenes instead of in front of the camera. I think you can do both. I got friends that act and star in their movies, but I think you could do that. I think you should stay with it. I know you're contemplating that because you're fed up, but what, 1% make it? And I think that you can make it, but you just got to dig into it.
Question from Kimberly Mason. Hi, Chris. Should my mom have her carotid surgery in town or out? She doesn't think it's serious, but it is. Help, please.
Okay. Now, I have to preface this as I know you guys always say, we know, Chris, I'm not a doctor. I'm a psychic. Okay. I'm not. This is a hard thing here because it's like, I don't know if I do the surgery, but we kind of have to have the surgery. Okay. So maybe there is some type of a less invasive thing that they could do. Check for that to see if we can't kind of inch our way towards there, because that's just a lot to go through for her. So if this was me in my life and this particular person's situation, I would see if there is an alternative, not so invasive thing that would help me along with this, but I'm not so sure I'd go through that. If that makes any sense to you.
All righty. Sarah Frome. Hi. How can I help my sister get through her separation? Will she get through it okay?
I mean, the truth of it is no, because she's had a nervous breakdown basically. And she needs help from the doctors and counselors. She needs to really talk to someone daily because the adrenaline that she's run off will make you go blind tired and you'll bump in the walls trying to keep up with her because she's just so beside herself. This will take about a year, and then it won't be every second of the day. And then after about a year, that's from right now, by the way, it gets a little bit better, but she's just so stuck on the fact that she just can't live and breathe without this individual. But that's not true. But she'll find somebody eventually. That'll be like 4 years. And it's probably good there's that much time off. It's just she has to talk to medical professionals because she's so far down with this depression. She needs the doctors, the medication, the family love to get her through this because I feel sorry for her. She's really broken apart with this asshole. And they're not going back and forth anymore, which is good. So it's done. And I remember when I was going through mine, get up every morning, look at myself in the mirror and say, Chris, you're only going to hurt until you stop hurting. I did that for like 4 years, though. It's tough. It really is. So you'll get through it, and there'll be somebody better for her, but it's going to take some time. Get her with the medical personnel. Oh, my gosh. That was my son. I have to call him, guys.
Sure.
Hold on a second. Son, you're on live with me on YouTube. I just want to tell you I love you and happy Easter.
Happy Easter.
Love you, buddy. Did you work today?
Yeah, I'm at work right now.
Say hi to everybody.
Hey, everybody. I don't know who everybody is.
That's whoever's on my YouTube channel with us. Okay, love you, buddy.
Okay.
Bye.
All right, bye-bye.
Good boy.
All right. We got Tamra, daughter of Oya. Will I get my community garden fenced in this season?
No, no, yes. It'll be how do I say this? It will be a really make-do fence that just doesn't hold up and kind of falls apart a little bit. And then the money comes up, and then you're able to get a real nice fence and, shut it and all that kind of stuff, and you'll be really happy with that. But that looks like that's going to take the end of summer. But I think you're very talented by what you're going to be putting together to make it work for now, basically.
Very nice.
Kind of like building a fort.
There we go. Courtney Christopherson. Hi, Chris. Thanks for reading recently. You said I'd become pregnant in the next 8 to 9 weeks. Any clarity on whether it will be with my ex or new person I'm newly dating?
I believe it'll be with a newly dating person. And let's clarify, if you don't want this to happen, you got to cross your legs. And the reason why I tell you this is because, well, I'm a birth control baby. It happens. I've had clients that have their tubes tied, that have babies. So if you want it, great. But if you don't, then you just might, keep your legs crossed.
Shauna Doney. Hi, Chris. My dad contacted me shortly after he died, but my mom still hasn't. Can you tell me why?
Yeah, I think your mom knows your dad contacted you. Your mom is traveling all over the place. Your mom knows exactly where you're at. And you were really, really close to your mom. And when you're really close to your mom, you have to mentally, physically, emotionally be okay with it so that they don't come in and disrupt your life. Because when I lost my mom, shit, I was so distraught. If she would have came to see me, who even knows if I'd be here doing this right now? Okay, I don't want to be with my mom. So they have to take all that in consideration. And as soon as you become a lot better, then the visitations begin. So I know it's unorthodox. I know it's backwards, but that's really the way it works. Trust me, I'm a psychic family. I was like the last one getting to see my mom or dream my mom. Now I have her more around me now than when she's alive, but that's the reasoning for that. So not saying you didn't have a good relationship with your dad. Don't interpret it that way. You're just more sentimental, closer to your mother. That's okay. It'll happen. That's for sure. She knows you're spiritual and your beliefs, so it'll happen.
Betty Lee, will I be able to make it with all my bills until my husband finds a better job? I'm scared we will lose our home.
You're not going to lose your home. You're just going to have to pay late stuff, and you're going to have to organize your funds. And so what? I mean, who hasn't paid a late bill? Come on. Yeah, I know that you're wearing yourself out with this, and I'm sorry, but he'll get a job, and you'll pay this down. You'll feel so much better, but that's next year, okay? To where you can start paying down and getting ahead of things.
Tap of the Van, thanks for being a member. Hi, Chris. I'm going to start the process of applying for a guide dog. I want to know how our family pet will react. Is there anything we can do to make the transition easier for her?
The family pet's going to just be pissed. I think you just have a month of hell with it, then it gets better. I think they'll really love each other ultimately, but the first month, good luck. If you pull your hair out, it'll grow back. But you just have to you're going to be working your rear off to get them along, but they will get along. They'll lay with each other. They'll sleep with each other. But the first month, you'll think, oh my God, I'm not going to get through this. But you will get through it. It'll be great. Everybody stay uplifted. We love you. Happy Easter to everybody. Look at the post. Most likely we'll be on next Sunday.
Absolutely.
Tell somebody. So help me grow the show. Thanks for the thumbs up. Absolutely. Thanks for the questions. Love you guys. Stay uplifted.
Thank you.